Hey, you guys see me? All right, let me try to find the chat again. In there. All right. Chat. How you guys doing? They're doing good. Live control room. Is my chat? This is great. I had this problem last time. Trying to figure out where the chat is. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Figured it out. Hi, Steve, and Go For It Outdoors. I can see your chats. Awesome. You guys still on here? Just let me know if you are. All right. All right, got it figured out. So, guys, you can ask away. Awesome. So feel free to ask away. I got it all figured out now. Got my new computer. Well, not new, but I've had it for a little bit. And figured I'd do a Q&A. I went fishing a little bit earlier and no luck whatsoever. It was hot. My camera once again hit the shitter, so I have no idea what I'm doing with that. I gotta get a new camera already. So that's not fun. Crazy stuff lately, huh? I'm not gonna. I mean, I can get political if you want me to. I know a lot of you guys don't like that, but I try not to get very political on YouTube because, well, it's not a political channel. But if you want to talk politics on here, I'm glad to talk politics on here. So let me know. Let me share this. Can I share this? I believe so. It'd be cool if I could. Computer's touchscreen. At least most of the time. All right. See if there's a link that I can just share this to all my stuff. Is there a link? Cool. Watch page. Let's see. All right. Well, there we go. Okay, so this should be it. Copy. What is my favorite fish to eat? Hi, Christian. My favorite fish to eat. I'd have to say redfish. I love redfish. Yeah, I love redfish. Hey, hook them fishing. How you doing? Redfish is good. It's It's a hardier meat. It's not. I mean, it's white, but it's not. It's not very fishy. I like it. That's just me, though. For check out my live stream. Let's see, did that work? Will take me to this. Yes, it will. Awesome. So that worked. All right. What's a must-have lure for freshwater? It depends on. I guess to me, it depends on what you like to, how you like to fish. A must-have for freshwater for bass, if that's, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Um, hmm. Oh, saltwater, not freshwater, saltwater. Um, I read that wrong. That again was a tricky one because there's a lot of different scenarios. I'd say a jig, like a 1/4 ounce jig head with a soft plastic body. It's not one type of lure in general, but that can get you almost anywhere. If you want my specific, like, because I mean, you can change that up. You can have any type of jig, but if you want one specific lure, I would say Mirodine. I believe it's the MR17. The MR17 just looks like a little bait fish, and it moves great, catches anything. I've caught permit on it. I've caught trout, redfish, snook. Favorite color jig? I like root beer. Root beer, at least the soft plastic body, the head, the jig head. I use Charlie's Worms jigs, and those seem to work pretty well. They're yellow or orange, and they're realistic looking. They have an eye and everything. I use the Charlie's Worm jig. One more post about my live stream, get more people to watch it. All right. There we go. Bam. All right, that's shared. Do you like silver or gold blades for fresh or salt? Wait, silver or gold blades? Like on a spinnerbait or um, I actually, I actually have not fished with the spinnerbait before. That is one thing I'm going to get into. I use rooster tails, which have blades. Rooster tail, I like silver. Silver is more prominent, I guess, just a bait fish in general. I like silver at least. Um, that's for the rooster tail. Hear a little thunder. Yeah, but that's for the rooster tail. Yeah. For spinnerbait, or spoon silver. That's my preferred, at least. Now, in fresh or salt water, that's a hard one. There's aspects to both I like. I have to say though, my favorite fish is bass. A lot of people call me crazy, especially in the area I live because there's so much salt water. But I love bass. But I will not pass up an opportunity to snook fish either. I've eaten bass. I've eaten bass once. I was in Boy Scouts and caught a bass and it ended up dying. I think I was using a shiner and a circle hook and it gut hooked it, and ended up keeping it because he didn't want to waste it. And played it up and everything, and that was that. Yeah, I like saltwater too. And around here, I mean, where I live, it's mostly saltwater. Not many people fish freshwater where I live. Favorite saltwater lure? The Mirrodine. I mean, I guess it just depends on the situation, but overall, I choose Mirrodine. Catches a lot of fish and good bait. Yep. I saltwater fish a lot. I have a bunch of videos of saltwater fishing. Go on my buddy's boat a lot. So, how many of you have actually like seen and watched my videos, or like I know I got a lot of people who came on and started watching my, or at least watched one of my videos, the cop video. And the thing about that is that's not what I want to be known for. I mean, it is what it is. I got a lot of views from it. I'm almost at 1 million. Um, you know, it, but I don't want to be known for that. It's cool that I have it, but yeah, that's not what I want to be known for. So a lot of people don't even know that I do other fishing videos. That's what I've noticed. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I really do. What video did you see first that made you want to subscribe? I'll tell you what. Been working all day. I'm hot and tired, sweaty. Beer is amazing. All you're doing is spread some more subscribers. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I try to make a few videos a week, and I've been putting a lot more into them, especially recently. Um, when I got this computer, I've been doing a lot more editing and really actually trying to make them better. And so far, I mean, I feel like it's working. Yeah, that was fun. The slam. Uh, yeah, that was something else. I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I wasn't 21 yet. I was almost 21, but I've been inshore fishing for the longest time, and I had never gotten a slam before, and so it was early too. We hadn't even been out that long, and I caught the redfish, or I caught the trout in the beginning. Um, caught the snook. It's like, of course. Now I just need the redfish, and I only caught one redfish that this year so far at that point. And then I caught the redfish like 5 minutes later, and I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. You have 0 subs. I mean, how many videos do you have? Go for it outdoors. Tell you what, man, I will subscribe to you. Go for it outdoors. I'm gonna take a look at one of your videos real quick. Look at that, your first subscriber. There you go. Where's the Bell River? I've never heard of that. Only gotten one of those here on the coast of Georgia. Now, is the slam the same over there? Is it redfish, trout, and snook, or is it something else? I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with that. And go for it outdoors. Where's the Bell River? Some music going up in here. Music would be nice. Freaking ads. One thing I don't like about Pandora, but I can't really complain. It's free music. Many snook here. There are double saltwater ponds here that name. Okay. Yeah, that's technically what our slam is now too. I got a lot of crap from people that were local. They're like, "Ah, it's not a slam anymore," and I mean, it to me, it's still a slam. They changed it to the flounder because there wasn't many snook that far north. It was very far or few and far between. But I still consider at least redfish, trout, and snook a slam. You guys got tarpon up there in Georgia? You got I didn't know you had that many tarpon. Are you on the Gulf Coast or are you Gulf Coast or Atlantic Coast? How to get subs? I got subs mostly just because I kept on making videos, and then I had that cop video, and people love good conflict. That's all I can really say about it. People like it, and I think it brought a lot of people to the page, and some of them stayed. I mean, if I had more people do so, I could have close to 1 million subs right now. I have a lot of views on that, but it's just one of those things where I got lucky and made a video that people watched, and some of the people saw that I wasn't just, that was the only thing I did, and stayed, and here I am. I still don't have many views per video. That's the one thing I'd like to get up, is I have over 2,000 subs, but not many people are staying and watching or commenting or anything. So that's one thing I'd like to really get up. I don't know if I need to. I don't know what to do with that, but it'll just take time. And I'm just going to keep on making videos. I'm not going to stop. And I think that's one thing that's going to help me out, is that I'm just not going to stop. So, yeah. And it's one of those things where sometimes it can get frustrating because I don't want to be known for that cop video, but then at the same time, I mean, it's done really well. Really? Is it on the East Coast, or is it on the Gulf Coast? I mean, we got a lot of tarpon over here. My buddy actually just went tarpon fishing tonight. Okay, so it is on the Gulf Coast. Oh, it's in the East Coast. Huh. Didn't know. How far up did tarpon go? Do you know? I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be that much farther. Wouldn't think, at least. But I have family over on in Melbourne. I do a lot of fishing up there. So when I do go over there, over near Sebastian Inlet, and there's some crazy fishing over there. Caught my biggest redfish over there. My redfish was I want to say 47. Big redfish. Big fat redfish. Caught it on a pogie. Pogie was like a pound. It was huge. And that thing, I mean, I caught that on a 2500. I forgot what kind of reel it was, but it was a 2500. And I didn't even feel the bite. We were moving spots, and then next thing I know, I'm reeling up, and I just feel weight. I'm like, oh, okay. So I set hook, and it wasn't that long of a fight, but I mean, 40. I believe it was 47. And I also caught a nice redfish over in New Smyrna off of blue crab. South Carolina. Yeah, I mean, I guess around the Carolinas, it would probably have to be pretty warm up there during the middle of the summer for them to do that. They probably wouldn't be there that long. Yeah, reds will tolerate that the colder water a little better. I've heard crazy things about Louisiana. I mean, I know it's not cold, but it's colder than the water isn't as hot as here. But I've heard people catch redfish as far north as New Jersey, and that'd be something. I didn't realize that. And I mean, I've lived here in Florida my whole life, and I've never owned a boat. I've been out on plenty of people's boats, but I've had some kayaks, but no boats of my own. But shore fishing is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Trout. Yeah, we get a lot of trout here. I mean, gosh, there's some spots where all you get is trout for hours on end. Um, a lot of trout. I mean, we got some decent trout too. My biggest is, I believe it's 21. I mean, I know that's not big, but yeah, I mean, there's some spots to do some surf fishing. The thing about the Gulf Coast here is that the waves aren't that big, but the sand, I mean, it doesn't get deep. I mean, it doesn't get deep for a while, so sometimes it can be kind of difficult to surf fish. But I believe that's what I'm doing on Monday. I'm going to do some snook fishing on the beach because they're breeding right now, and hopefully going to go out there and try to mess around with some snook. But we'll see. We shall see. And so here, I want to check out your channel. Do you have videos up or content? Okay. You just like to watch. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, there's a lot of shark fishing here too. I used to do some land-based shark fishing. Ass. If you must know. Ass for sure. but gosh, I can't get over that now. Yeah, I did a lot of not a lot, but I did some shark fishing for a little bit when I was around 18. My biggest was I want to say a 7-foot sandbar shark, and yeah, I mean, it was fun. I just haven't done much since then, and I need to. I definitely need to. I have a rod that'll probably work for some smaller stuff. I just don't have a kayak to get bait out right now. Or I can use someone's kayak, but I don't have a car to get down there. Biggest fish I ever caught at any species was that sandbar shark. It was around 7 foot. All right, let's see. I can pull up a picture of it actually. But yeah, I was about 7 foot. Way back in Instagram. Way back. I know I have a picture of it on here. There we go. Right there. I was right. See if I can pull that out. No, but you can see the size of it. Any Senkos you can have? I don't usually fish much with Senkos. I mean, sure, you can have what I have. I don't have many of them. I don't fish with Senkos too often. I mean, I'm more of a power fisherman. I don't really like. I mean, I'll fish with Senkos. I tried to today. It's just so damn hot, way too hot, and I had just gotten off of work and I thought I'd go and fish for a little bit and have some fun. But once again, I'm having camera difficulties. We get some big tiger sharks over here. You fish a splint. A splint? What? Splint reel? Spinning reel. Oh, yeah, I fish a spinning reel. I believe it's a Shimano Solstice with a Fluger something or other. I usually only fish that salt. I don't do much freshwater fishing with it. I use my bait caster now. But especially my earlier videos, all I used was my spinning rod. And then I got into using the bait caster and have not looked back. Love the bait caster. But I do use it spinning in salt water. And it works. Yeah, we got a lot of private ponds here. A lot of private ponds in Florida. I mean, there's plenty of bigger lakes and stuff you can fish, but you'll get kicked out of a lot of places, especially if you don't know the area too much. Brand of rod. Right now I'm cheap. I got an ugly stick, bait caster, and Fluger spinning, and then ugly stick fly rod. So I mean, I use what I can get away with. No lakes, man, that sucks. Gosh, you said you were from Georgia. I mean, sure, aren't there a lot of lakes in Georgia? I mean, I thought at least. I could be wrong. I've been there a few times. I've been up to what's it called? Lake Lanier, and it's nice up there. It's nice for sure. But I caught a spotted bass up there. That was pretty cool. Caught it off the top water. That was actually really cool. On a spook. Got a picture of that too. Lake Lanier. That was a pretty cool trip I took. This was a couple years ago, a couple summers ago. This was on a spinning combo. Yeah. Look at that. Little spotted bass on a spook. St. Simons Island. I live in Pinellas County, which is a peninsula within a peninsula. So Florida's a peninsula, but then we're that little thumb area in Florida on the Gulf Coast. So we're a peninsula on a peninsula. So yeah, we're surrounded by water in multiple ways. I mean, for you, man, actually, there's a lot of lakes over here. We have a whole watershed area in Pinellas in and of itself that runs from north. I mean, it runs all through Pinellas. We got a lot of water up here. Water clarity here isn't too bad, usually. I mean, we have some very tannin water, which I honestly like. I would rather fish darker water than clear water. It's clear the water, at least in when it comes to fresh, the fish are. It makes it a little bit more difficult. Um, Makes it a little more difficult. Now, I don't fish a lot of Senkos, um, mostly because I think it's boring. I don't have patience when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, I'll fish them, and I've caught fish off of them. I need to do it more because I know I'll probably end up catching more fish that way. But usually I like power fishing. But it gets hot here in Florida, and I know that sometimes you just gotta slow it down. Yep. I did not want to do that. All right, well, yeah, we got a lot of lakes or little ponds and stuff that connect to the bay and to the Gulf, and so we catch a lot of snook and salt or fresh water or brackish or whatever it is at that point. So, all right, well, I know it wasn't long this time, but it's about time for me to call it a day, or I got some stuff I got to do. I appreciate you guys watching. Good talking to you guys. And let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this. I would love to. So I appreciate it. And thanks for all the support. And have a good one.